Smile till I know. Till I get the A of approval. Here we go. Hey guys, what's up? Oh, a bunch of you obviously beat me here today. I'm like sweating. I'm running around with my head chopped off, guys. Can't believe I made it on time. Hi, hello. Who we got here? Tay, anything, Shoto, AMC Garawa. Perfect. Hey guys, you need my help? Well, this is not the greatest time to ask for it unless we're talking about painting a Frenchie. If you need my help, send me a DM, okay guys? On Instagram, as you guys know. Instagram down here. Where is it? Here. Send me a DM anytime. Chicken Lady. Hello. I love seeing that username all the time. It kills me. How y'all doing? It's been a while since last Thursday. This week I'm coming at you 3 times in a row. So get ready to be tired of my face, hey? Tomorrow I'm just going to be painting Joe Exotic for everybody, which is exciting. Tiger King Edition. Watch me paint Wednesdays. That should be fun. I'm not teaching you guys how to paint it, though, okay? So don't come expecting to learn how to paint it. I'm just going to give her, and you guys are going to hang out with me. I'll take it as a Q&A, too, if you want. Feel free to ask questions and such. Lisa missed the sloth, but she's back again for the Frenchie. Hello. Excellent. Frenchies are my favorite. I'm dressed accordingly. This was literally by accident, but then I realized, oh, I dressed perfectly for today. This is my other favorite Instagram dog. It's Huey. His Instagram's Frenchie in the news. If you guys want some good dog content, follow them. And then this little pup that I'm using, ooh, I always get mixed up. Over here, that's Haru from Griffin, the Frenchie. Griffin Frenchies are at. Obviously, I love French bulldogs, you guys. Obviously, I don't have one of my own. This tutorial, or whatever you want to call it, could probably also be translated into painting a pug, into painting any, like, bully breeds, probably, with a little bit of tweaking. I suggest that everybody, like, get a picture of a French bulldog. If you're going to use this Haru, or this little pup here, you can screenshot it through my stories. It's always good to look at a picture when you're painting it. It always helps. I'm also going to pop up that little picture where I show you the shapes to break it down, but it's nice to have a reference. If some of you guys have Frenchies at home, you can color them according to their colors and textures and such. Like a spot on the eye or whatever. I am going to be painting it just like a regular old colored dog, like a natural colored dog, not rainbow today. Rainbow's a little hard to teach. I'm trying to figure out the best way to teach you guys that. I need some extra time on that one. Perfect. Thank you, Shoto. I will get to that after the stream. What else do we got? If you're new here, you can start with a pencil if you'd like, the initial drawings if you want. Or we can go with... I'll be teaching you how to use a paintbrush with really watered down paint. Trust the process, you guys. I should have that hashtag on my forehead. Your dog or your drawing or whatever you do is going to look weird as heck for a while, okay? Trust that it's going to look good at the end. Last 5 minutes, usually they come together. What else we got? Tay, I want you to know we will paint into my birthday. Ooh, girl. You guys... Right now, I don't know if Amber's here right now, but there is my friend Amber. It's her birthday today as well. So we have Amber's birthday and then Cassie at a certain time when it's what here? When it's 10 here, right? When it's 10 for us or for Mountain Time, it'll be birthday time for Cassie in Ontario. That's exciting. Ring the alarm. Don't let us forget. Okay. What else we thinking, everybody? Make sure you got something to put your paints on. Make sure you got some water. Make sure you got like a rag or like a t-shirt or like a towel. I don't know, whatever you want. Sometimes when I'm in full work attire, like I literally use like the shirt that I'm wearing to wipe off paint if it's an emergency. Oh, hello, Lily. Welcome. And we've got Random Guy. Hello, you made it just on time. Sharing the broadcast as usual. You're the best. Good to see ya. Tay Tuesday, you guys. In case you forgot what day of the week is, like I did. Life's flying by, isn't it, in these quarantine days? Okay, what time is it? 8:05. Oh, I'm like ahead of myself. I need to take a breather while y'all sneak in here. Exactly, you're right on time. It's only been 5 minutes since I've been live. All systems are a go over here. I like to soak my paintbrushes a little bit, guys. Remember, water is your friend. Oh my gosh, would you look at it? It's the McCloys. Thank you for the prop. And number 2, thank you for sparking this idea. They have a Frenchie, you guys, and they requested it. All 3 kids. Excellent. And right when you said it, I was like, oh yeah, why have I not done that? I love French bulldogs. Of course we should paint one, right? You can decide what size of canvas. Oh, there's the birthday girl, guys. Amber's made it in there. Everyone say happy birthday, Amber. Because I haven't been able to say it yet. I want a Frenchie too, you guys. They're adorable and just little... Oh, wait, over here. They're adorable little potatoes. I just live and dream. Popping in to say hi. Going to wait for the YouTube. Hey, no problem. Thanks for stopping in. It's always appreciated. Look at all those happy birthdays throughout. It's Cinco de Mayo, you guys. It's a great day. It's Amber's birthday and a day for tacos. I had tacos tonight. I don't know if you guys did. It's also Taco Tuesday, too. There's just a lot of things that were thrown together. Okay, look, guys. Tacos all around. Exactly. I'm just going to get some brown onto my canvas while we keep her coming. Look who's back, Dresden, with the props off the start. Appreciated, as always. Thank you. Guys, we got margaritas. We got waves, we got donuts. Thank you for the props. Everybody, it's a good day. Ooh, I don't like this song. It's a good day today. And we're painting a French bulldog. Like, can't go wrong, okay? What shade? I'm just using a burnt umber as usual. But remember, guys, you can use orange with a touch of black. You can use... I'm pretty sure blue and orange mixed enough makes a little bit of brown. Always add a touch of black. When you're mixing black and you think, oh, hello, ABC makes 3. You guys made it to a live one. Hello. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I miss messages down there. Don't be afraid to send another if I didn't acknowledge it. Because I can only see the comments for as long as you guys can see the comments, okay? All right. So some people might have their pencils or their pencil crayons or things out, right? Some people might want to be painting along with me. No worries. There's no right or wrong way. I'm getting a little baby brush. Just a smallest you got. And you are going to... Am I starting a little early? Sorry, guys. My brain's all over the place. But we're just going to go, okay? We're going to go for it. So you're going to dip your paintbrush back and forth from your water into your... wherever you're putting your paint. And you're just kind of scooping water onto your palette. And you're going to mix that around so you get just like, look, and now that it's brown paint, my little chocolate milk consistency is perfect for this because that's literally what it looks like. You want to mix a little bit of paint into your water so you have very chocolate milky consistency of paint, okay? Basically, water. And the reason why we're watering it down like that is because we're just mapping out shapes at the moment. Like, we don't want... we don't want the paint to be thick and to bump off the canvas or be lots of pigment because then it'll be hard to cover up. We're just trying to play around. Oh, I didn't press start on my time lapse. Let me see here. So keep making those chocolate milk concoctions, y'all. My iPad's just giving me a journey here. Okay, time lapse. Okay, cool. All right. Are we ready? Take a breath. Don't be stressed. You can't ruin your painting, you guys. Paint covers over paint. We're fine. You're late, but you're here for the puppy. Hey, perfect timing. I'll go nice and slow so that nobody is stressed out. And I forgot to give you guys the outline here. Look at that. Those are the shapes we're going to be doing to paint this French bulldog. Doesn't it look so easy? Oh... This is a little typo of mine. Just ignore that there's a little Instagram symbol right here, okay? For the foreseeable future, that's going to be there. Okay, we got that watered down consistency. And we're just going to paint a circle right in the middle of the canvas, okay? Take a breath. Let's just paint. Oh, gosh. I painted it a little high. Don't paint yours so high. I'm going to fix that. Because we want to leave room for their cutie big ears, right? So acknowledge where you're putting that circle. Just going to wipe away my mistake there. Nothing to see here, folks. Okay, we'll do that again. Let's do a circle down here. And see, like, I'm not caring about it being precious. Like, I'm going around a couple times to try to make the perfect circle. It's okay if it's messy. I'm going to bring it really close for you to see, like, how watered down that paint is. It's going to dry very light. You're sort of here. Hey, that's okay. That's still cool anyway. Okay, and for those of you who are confused with what I just did there, I took my rag, or these are microfiber cloths. You can use an old towel, whatever. And if you are working on canvas, you can literally, with a wet rag, wipe away your mistakes. Okay, there you go. And it's okay if it's messy, because we're going to be painting over it. We're just laying stuff out. I'm using brown, just a good old brown. I'm using burnt umber. You can mix brown if you want. You can make your Frenchie blue. You can do whatever you want. But realistically, since this is the base color, it's not a huge deal what you choose, because we're going to be painting right over top of it. Okay? So we've got one circle. And then we're going to go think about the middle of the circle. Visualize roughly where the middle is. I just put a dot there for you guys to see. And you're just going to paint another circle, but a small one. Remember, if you are using a pencil, that's okay. You can be using a pencil right now. You can be using whatever you want. Also, hi, mystified pair. Oh, I missed the Frenchie. Look at that. Simple, right, guys? And then the ears are just so cute. Like, I picked this Frenchie because I just think she's the cutest little perfect proportion Frenchie of all time. Because lots of Frenchies look different. But their ears are cute little just ovals on the top of their heads, okay? So you're just going to go straight out off her head. And you're going to paint an oval. And see, like, that's how I perfect my shapes, is that I kind of, with my wet paintbrush, because if it wasn't wet, it wouldn't really pull across the canvas so well. But I just keep going around in the same shape until I feel like it looks the right size, visually. I'm not like somebody who can just draw a perfect circle in just one go. I think that's difficult and hard to put on anybody. Okay, what do we got so far? It's pretty cute, right? It could be a couple different things. But I think it looks quite Frenchy already, okay? Okay. And so their little side parts of their ears, I drew them as squares up there. So I'm going to do two different ways, and you guys can decide what you prefer, okay? So you can either make just a square from the bottom of the ear to the bottom of your circle. Which is basically exactly the same as what I'm going to do over here. Or if visually for some people it might just be easier to draw an actual rectangle. Well, this one you take from the end and come to the bottom. For some people it might be full rectangle. It might be easier. Remember, I can't see y'all, so you tell me if I make no sense. Okay? Okay. Why do I feel like there's two songs playing right now? There it is. Okay, let's make a cute little nose in the middle. It's kind of an oval, and it's right at the top of that one circle we made. Right? Okay. I feel so redundant today. Just on to the next shade. We're gonna do some cutie little eyes. And their eyes are kind of far apart. Like, we're not going super close like a human. The cuteness of their eyes are that they're kind of far apart. So make sure you acknowledge where you're putting your shape. See where the nose is. And let's put another eyeball over there. Whoop, whoop. This eye is a little bit bigger than the other one, but... Alright. Drawing with Tay, 101. I feel like I can breathe now. For the last 4 hours, I've just been going from meeting to meeting, virtual meeting to virtual meeting, to having a workout quick to another virtual meeting, to eating dinner, to getting ready to here. And I've just been awake for that long. My day's been nuts. Now that I'm here, I can breathe again. Whew. Okay, we've got a cute nose on our little gremlins here. Let's draw a line just right down from that nose. And see, like, what you guys are seeing on the screen that's dark on mine is just like where the water is collecting. It's gonna dry very lightly. If anyone's ever drawn with like tea or painted with like tea or coffee, it's kind of the same idea. Just very, very watered down. Okay. Hello, Iron. Thank you. Thank you. We're all drawing cutie little Frenchies today. I don't know how many people are painting today, but... Okay, we're just gonna do one little triangle. Like, look, it almost looks like we're drawing a stick man here with the nose, body, and 2 legs. Whoop! Oh my gosh, it's crying. Don't cry, little puppy! Not today. No tear zone. Okay. Now another cute part of Frenchies are their like jowls. Or this is like any bully breed, right? So we originally painted this little circle here, right? Mine's kind of disappearing a little bit, so I'll just fix it so you guys can see what we're doing. You don't have to darken it, but... So there's our original circle, right? Well, we are going to come around the top of it, come about halfway down, maybe a little bit lower than the nose. And then we bring them up. Whoop. We're kind of like curving where their eyeballs go. They kind of look like a little mustache on top of the nose. Whoop. You, Em, and you like it so much. Perfect. See, that's the best, is when people are so pumped on their own work. That's my favorite part. Okay, remember, we're going to do another little mustache flooping out on the side there. Yeah? Right now the puppy looks sad, and soon the puppy's gonna look super cute. Okay, so again, this is another way of, I'm not sure what will be easier for everybody, so I'm gonna do both sides differently, okay? So what we are doing is we're gonna be trying to connect these 2 spots, right? Like the bottom of his little mouth and the top of his little smile, okay? So it might be easier for some people to start at the mouth side, and you come down, and then just go right up to meet that space. Kind of look like a little wing. So like I said, it might be easier to start from the bottom of the mouth and come up, or it might be easier for some people to start at the smile top, at the line up here. You can curve it, whoop, and bring it down and match it up to the mouth. It does look like a thick mustache. We went from a spinny little mustache on the top to a big, thick mustache on the bottom. I'm painting mine sideways, so it's a little lopsided. Eh? Check that big mustache out. You're pumped about mine too. Thank you. These paint eyes are fun because when we do a painting that I haven't done before, like when we did the sloth last time, the sloths that we all turned out with became so much cuter than the ones that we had as examples. And already I can tell this French bulldog's going to be so much cuter than... Well, I guess the only example we have is the outline. No one can be cuter than little Griffin down there. She's so cute. She does trust falls, you guys. Just a little trust fall pooch. This is just my free promotion to these dogs. Okay. And so, since they're so cute and their little mouth open with his little tongue. Hello, Deep Mist. How you doing? We are just going to... We don't want to go all the way to the bottom of his little jowls. We are just going to go about a little bit halfway up. And you're just going to draw a line straight across, really. You can curve it up at the sides if you want. You can do a straight line if you want. I am good, thank you. Paint nights are the best for me. They're a nice, relaxing couple hours. Or kind of, the limit of cuteness does not exist. Okay. And then we're just going to make sure some people's circle might be perfect for this. Some people's might not. So we're just going to add a little chin on there. By just coming down a little bit. Those are probably very terrible teaching instructions, but maybe visually you can... Seeing what I'm doing makes more sense. There you go. Guys, that's already a Frenchie if I do say so myself. Yeah? Yeah? Should I see some examples? This music's crazy. Puppy Bane, it totally does look like a Puppy Bane. Hello, Isaac. Welcome to the show. Casey, I'll have to check that after. Okay. Okay. Are we happy so far, you guys? So now we're going to do some wrinkles on this little guy, just laying out some of the wrinkles. So underneath one eyeball, we've got one little U. And underneath the other eyeball, we've got another little U. Remember, we're still using this watery paint. It's still going on. Or pencil crayons or pencils. We're still just mapping out some shapes. His eye's crazy. We'll figure that out later. Okay. And then we're going to do one little line straight out of the middle of his little cutie forehead. All my music's crazy today. Sorry, I just left you guys hanging on one of the easiest instructions. A line, okay? And then we are going to split that line. You love! Yay! I love that so much. We're already so early in the journey, and you love them already. Okay, and then it's going to be a little tough because we don't want to make them look mad, but they do have these big, funny, frowny eyebrows, right? So, what we are going to do is... Let me do it a little darker for you guys to see. You already named yours Bubbles. Cute. Okay, so we're going to bring a little hood down, and we're going to come right above the eyeball. But remember, it's okay if the paint's really watery. I'm using a thicker paint so you guys can see it. Ooh, Justin's in with the alarm. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. I wish I could play all the alarm songs that I love to play usually when you do that. Okay, we're coming around and we're going a little backwards eyebrows. Because if we painted them at the front, our dogs would look very like frowny and grumpy. Okay, so We are trying to avoid that. Okay. It's almost time to start painting or coloring or whatever you guys have at home. Okay? So the last step that's a little weird, it might feel a little weird, is our dog's heads aren't actually round. Like, look at that little Frenchie. His head's actually, oops, I keep pointing the wrong way. Look at that cutie little Frenchie. Her head's like super flat. So the way that we do that is, see, we have the circle. We are gonna go to where our ear, just right above where the ear hits the circle line, and we're gonna just do a little curved line. Whoop. Does that make sense? Hello, Phase Mac. Phase Mac, if that's how you say it. Okay. I think we're ready to start painting some stuff. Look at those funny little pups. Oh, I guess I missed one spot. Sorry, guys. You do probably want to just paint their bodies down. Right? Mine's going to be thick. Because I think they're cute that way. And they should be thick. We got a little Instagram logo on the Frenchie. I know, I know. I'll explain. I did explain earlier. It'll go away right when the outline's gone, I promise. Right now you're watching another streamer drawing. Amazing. What were they drawing? How are we feeling, guys, about the outline? I know it looks a little different than our drawing up here. But coming along, right? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that outline, guys. Don't worry. No more @ symbol. Hey, no worries. No worries. Never have to apologize about being late. Okay, guys. We are gonna start painting our Frenchies, okay? The painting will not be mad because you are not. Okay. I'm more interesting because I'm free drawing. Well, I am looking at a picture, but yes, I guess I'm free drawing. People can draw however they want. Drawing's still drawing. Okay, take out whatever color you want to paint your Frenchie. I'm probably just gonna do a little, like, let's see. If you have brown, we can add just a bunch of white to it. If we want to have like a nice beige color at the top. For some people who want to know exactly colors, like I have this Naples. Come on. Can you do it? Are you gonna zoom in? No. Naples yellow hue. There you go. You have a pug and he has big ears. That's just the cutest part about them, right? Gotta love their big ears. Okay, or you can add a little bit of yellow to your browns. You can add a little bit of orange to a brown. If you have like a beige color right out of the tube, that works. Okay, I'm using like a medium size. Whoop. My brush is stuck. Medium size brush. Okay. And you're going to go in your beige or tan or brown with white or whatever you wish. I'm just going to put a little bit of those colors I showed you into the brown we are already using. Rogden, why thank you. You're delightful. Okay, so we're ignoring... actually, start fresh for a second. People who are using pencils and want to go to paint, now's the time to go to paint. People who are using pencils and want to use pencil crayons, now's the time to go to that. We're kind of like color in mode now, okay? And just to keep everyone on track of what I'm doing, I always like to work dark to light. So I'll put the darkest color in the spots that I want, and then I'll slowly be putting other layers of the same color mixed with white to kind of show some depth and kind of show some fur in a sense. You can do that with any color. Like if you're doing a blue Frenchie, you'd put your blue at the base and then you'd slowly add white to go on top. Okay? So, you never paid attention to art class. You always fell asleep and got kicked out. Rude. No falling asleep in my art class, okay? Okay, and we are not putting too much water on our brush anymore. Now we want more paint than water. Water is your friend, though. Paint will move better if you have some water on your brush. And we are going to be very conscious of our brush strokes, okay? Because the direction, and this is the same for painters, and I mean for drawers and pencil crayoners as well. Be very conscious of where you're laying your lines, because that can really help add depth or add shape or trick the eye into thinking it's looking at something it's not. Hello, Choi? I don't know how to say your name, sorry. Okay, so we are going to start with a couple swipes of color right above the nose, okay? It's probably going to start blending into what we're already doing. Your new name, how can I pronounce that? I'm always bad at pronouncing your name. Taytayski? Phonetically, get your mom to phonetically write it out for me. I love that. Okay, and I'm just filling in these shapes that we kind of built on our dog already, right? So going in those cutie little eyebrows that we drew. Going under in the cute little, the little U's we did under their eyeballs. Taytayski. That's so cute. I'm loving that you're enjoying these paint nights. I love that so many different age groups are loving the paint nights. Okay, I'm leaving her snout out of the picture as we're filling in this color right now. Okay. There we go. Aoife. Okay, that's how you say it. Aoife Taytayski. There we go. That's what I needed. See, guys, I'm bad at pronouncing lots of names. Okay, let's fill in this line at the top. And use this time, if you're a painter, because paint paints right over stuff, use this time to fix up some of your mistakes from your outlines at the start, okay? You can literally just cover up some of these shapes if you don't want them seen anymore. Okay, you can color in a little bit in his ears. I know I always say he for some reason. I don't know why. It's Irish. See, I know when I have it's just like Sinead and Siobhan, and I had a couple people with the Aoife name, and I just never, when you look at it, you'd think it's like A-O, right? Aoife? A-O-I-F-A. But Aoife, it's a really cool name. I love it. And sorry I just butchered it before. See, I'm sure you deal with it all the time. Because what, isn't that like Siobhan is like Shibohan or something? They're spelled a lot differently. Okay. We filling in that little dog. And you can follow those little forehead frowns that we made. And now he just almost looks like Pikachu in a sense. While you guys do that, I'm just going to get some white out for our next step. Or I always, whenever I say take white out, I think of like white out. Where's my white? I hate that it's light outside, you guys. The lighting in here is just not the same during daylight hours. Okay. Do you guys like, should we look at some? Have you guys sent in some pictures on Instagram? Oh my gosh. Okay, we got a couple that I'll share with you guys here. Someone sent a couple. Oh, what is this? Gotta come underneath here. Go away. Okay. Look at that cutie already. Oops. And that one too. You missed some, but you're painting outside. Jealous. Anybody else painting outside? It's a nice surprise. Oh my gosh, so cute. Obsessed. Obsessed. Oh my god. You guys, they're coming along fabulously. And I know that this is just a group shot, right? Like the whole fam's out. You paint outside on Saturdays. Jealous, you guys. I gotta start painting outside. Do we have any other examples here? I think that's it for now. Oh, I'm just making a mess on here. There we go. Can I stream from outside one day? Would that be cool? Just kidding, my internet would not be able to handle that. Okay, I'm taking some white onto my palette. I'm jealous, Rogden. That's nice. You already went through all the music already? Can I wait a second? Yes, I can. Oh, right. McCloy's, this is basically the color of your Frenchie, isn't it? Almost? No, is yours a little... Maybe a little red, a little more red. But of course, the snout is going to be brown. I am waiting a little bit, but not too long. Because I know there's lots of kids today that can't stay up too late. And I truthfully have like 4 paintings that I have to finish tonight. So we're going to see how that goes. Okay. So, it's totally okay if you're still painting your Frenchie. It's totally okay if your paint is still a little wet. But I just went in and added a little bit of white into the same color that I've been using on this pup at the moment. I'm using the same paintbrush as well, okay? And we are just going to kind of go almost exactly over the same spots, but we're just going to do it a bit skinnier. So to see what I mean? So those 2 lines are in the same place we just filled in, but I'm doing a bit skinnier so that you can see the dark color underneath, and we kind of just made a wrinkle right there. Right? And again, it's the same color we used to paint the little Frenchie, his whole body. And now we are just going over, like, let's just do 2 lines there. Look, and now, oops, this should go a little bit more. Oops. A little bit over their eyebrow. That just looks like a white splotch to you. I don't know why it doesn't look like that to me. Whoop. Again, our paint's not too watery. There's a nice consistency of paint to water in there. Oh my god, Frenchies are just so cute, you guys. And then you put a little right in that little line, that forehead line we made. Aoife, once you stayed up till 2 in the morning. That's pretty crazy. That's my lunchtime. Just to mess with kids' heads even more. I work through the night. I'm a little bit different than most day jobs. Yeah. Okay. 3rd shift, exactly. Okay. And over here, remember we had a cute little U under their eyeballs. You can just put a little touch of light in there. Taste breakfast. Yeah. Yeah, I usually, what time did I wake up today? Like 2, roughly? Because I went to bed at about 7 o'clock this morning. And I'm still behind in work. Isn't that crazy, guys? I work 16-hour days and I'm still behind. Story of my life. Okay, let's just put another little white spot. Again, this is, if you have a Frenchie that has a different color chest, don't feel like you have to put the white underneath there. But go for it if you want. I'm just lightening up some spots. Oops. Midnight to 8 a.m. I'm trying to think of what... Like, that's not a bad schedule. I know, it looks like he has a mask on, doesn't it? If you want to make this a COVID pup, like, we'll just color that in with a cool pattern. Part COVID, part Bane. Yeah, someone else said, too, that it looks like a Bane puppy. Okay. We still have that light color, and we're just going to put a little bit in their ears, okay? We are going to put pink inside the ear because that's super cute, but fill in a little bit of that space. And let's just put a little bit in there, too. Am I teaching this poorly? I feel like I'm just slobbing paint around. This eye's quite a bit bigger than that one. That's cool. We'll see how she goes. Alrighty then, folks. My pup is so cute. I bet your pup is cute too. Everybody's pups are cute. Okay. I'm just going right into my pure dark brown that I started with. Whatever color you started with to do your outline, I'm going back to that because we are filling out the snout. I'll slow touch down just to be safe. Look at these cute pictures I just saw pop up on my... Look at this cute family of 3. Let's see here. Hey, where'd my Instagram go? Come back. Check it. 1, 2, 3 cuties painting their family dog. Again, you guys can thank those faces for us painting one today because they put the idea in my head. Oh my gosh. Bat dogs, so cute. Aren't French bulldogs like commonly known as bat dogs? Oh my gosh, they're all so cute. Into it. Do we have any others in here? Maybe in the requests. Oh, somebody drew a little baby Yode. Super cute. Okay. But that's not what we're talking today. I'll have to go back to the baby Yodes. Okay, everybody, are we going back to brown? Whatever color you're going to make the snout. I'm using the same brush. I'm probably only going to use this brush and the one we started with. Not too crazy. Nothing too crazy. And I'm going to go in, again, not too much water on your brush, but not no water. You want some water on your brush to push the paint around. But now we're going to be covering right over top those lines we've made. Right? To make that cute snout. And again, if you guys wanted to make a mask on your dog, now is the time to ignore what I'm saying and just color this whole thing in, okay? For those of you making just a regular old Frenchie, we're going to color in the bottom chin, right? And then the rest of the snout. I know I've been saying this every single time. My brown... Oh, gosh, that's a lot. My brown is being a little weird. Okay. How's it going, you guys? It's more quiet today. Why are my browns being so weird? My gosh, I just realized, Justin, you shouldn't apologize for being late. I don't think I responded to your text messages like the jerk I always am. I don't know. Tom Selleck, Frenchie. Shocking, I know, Amber. I know. I've been back to reading text in my sleep again, you guys. Because I sleep during the day, and sometimes I have to get woken up by, like, delivery men or whatever to call. Like, they call up, and it wakes me up in the middle of my sleep, and then I must, like, read text messages or something in this, like, weird half awake, half asleep time. And then and then by the time I wake up, the notification's gone. So then, that message is gone forever out of my brain. Until somebody complains that I didn't write them back, and then I go check in my text messages, and then I have like a bunch of messages from people that I didn't respond to. So, my apologies. I'm miserable to get a hold of. You love this. Amazing. Hello, Tony. Hello. Sorry, guys. I'm just painting over this spot over and over again because my brown's being a jerk, but you wouldn't have to do this. How long have I been streaming on caffeine? That's a good question. I think my first shows were September. That's when I kind of started a little bit, and then I try to do twice a week, and then in December I kind of fell off because December's a crazy month for me in work. And then I've been pretty consistent in 2020. Why, thank you. It's great to be here. I love caffeine. Such a cutie little community. Okay, guys, I've just been painting over that spot over and over again. And these paint nights have been great, and people have been picking them up. It has been awesome. Okay. You play on the dungeon run. Sick. Like on the main chat. Like, doesn't the caffeine have one that does that? I mean, it has a show. Yes. Okay, that's what I thought. One of the original programming is right. I tuned in the other day. Yes, yeah, that's what I thought. Not the other day. I remember that's one of the first shows I tuned into. Okay, you guys, we still got that brown on our brushes, and we're gonna just fill in those eyeballs. Okay? Can I draw your face? Well, physically, I can draw your face, but do I have time this second to draw your face? No. I greatly apologize. I'm very backed up with paintings. But one day, Aoife, I will paint your face. Hey, I already did paint your face. Do I always paint Frenchies? Oh, Rogden, no. We paint something different every Tuesday, Thursday. On this Thursday, we're painting a giraffe. We've painted, like, scenes before. We've painted... What else have we painted, guys? Like, nighttime skies. We've painted... a frog. Baby Yoda. I put all the recordings of the streams on YouTube so that people can still follow along if they miss the live show. Okay. We got some brown eyes. Yeah. They've been fun. Flamingo, bunny, llama. Cassie's killing it. There we go. And then on tomorrow, I'm doing a surprise show. Watch Me Paint Wednesdays, we call it. We've called it. Somebody actually named it last stream. It's the first time. And I'm going to paint Joe Exotic for you guys. So you can come watch me paint that freaky man. Always acrylics. Always acrylics, yes. Okay, everybody. Yes, I love it. Okay. We have that brown on our brush still, right? Everyone? We want to add a touch of white in there, okay? But yeah, Tay-Tay Tuesdays and Tay-Tay Thursdays, you guys. That's what I'm consistent on, so don't forget it. Okay. We've got some white in our brown, everybody? Just like a light, like tanny color now. Ah, Rockton, just pumping my tires today. I'm glad you found me. See you next time if you're leaving. I got you hooked now, sucker. Okay, let's see, guys. We've got a little bit lighter brown on our brushes, right? We got a little bit of water. Not too much water, but a little bit of water. And we are, what are we going to do? What are we going to do first? I forgot. Right. We are going to fill in the tips of those ears with our light brown color. Right? You can brush it down a little bit if you want to make it a little tip. Little colored tip of the ears. Okay. And we're just gonna do a little highlight on that cutie little lip. Oops. I did an Instagram live the other day, or just yesterday for May the 4th. I painted a little Darth Vader quickly. Just like a 35-minute live stream. It's a lot different than what we do here, but it was nice that I could play whatever music I wanted, because of course on Caffeine I can play different music, but if I want to post it on YouTube after, they have lots of copyright issues, so I can't, like, then they'll take the audio off and then you guys would just see me painting with no sound, and that's not good for anybody. So I have to use these like non-copyrighted sounds. Oh, here I am painting and not telling you guys what I'm doing. I just did, using that light brown, still the same color that we're doing, kind of light browns all over. I just went right over top their little nose. Right? And we're also going to just cover around their eyeballs a little bit. This is the light brown. We've got some white in the brown, so it should be lighter than the brown that we put in their eyes. See, just putting a swipe above and a swipe below. It probably feels redundant that we're painting like over the same spots over and over again, but when you see all the little layers added together, that's what makes it look like a full, complete painting. Okay? And we're also just going to make a dark line so that we know where the ear hits the head. Because they have these funny, big, thick noggins, right? Okay. We're still using that brown with a little bit of white in it. And this is what, remember when I was talking about being, it's important to be conscious of the your brush strokes. So we're going to go on to the little snout with this lighter brown, and we're just going to do a couple lines straight down. Just we're doing that snout. We're going to put some like dots on there for their little snout holes after. But it is important to make sure that you make your brush go from the middle down, boop, boop, boop. And see, like, it's not that much lighter, but there's not that much white in it compared to the brown we were using before. Boop, boop, boop. We made this one have a cute, like a ginormous jowls, but that's just, I think, what makes them cuter. Am I right? Okay, everybody. I'm going to take out, you can take out pink, you can take out red and white. But right now we're just adding a little bit of color in their cute little mouth and in their little ears. So if you have pink, you can use pink straight out of the tube. Red and white works. I'll show you close what it looks like because I feel like a lot of stuff is bleeding out. How's that, guys? Got that Pringles man mustache 100%. Oh, he totally does look like the Pringle man. Into it. How does it look compared to our picture down here? See the mouth? I just made her smile more. Okay. So let's get that pink. Even if you have pink, I would still take white out because we're doing like, it's very, very faint. So the best way to do it is get a big glob of white and the tiniest touch of red, okay? Anything mixed into red is dangerous. But like, see, there's just like the tiniest, just a little tap of red on my paintbrush. And again, if you have pink, same thing. If you're using pencil crayons and stuff, then you just press really lightly with your colors. But like, look, I'm going to show you this and it's probably going to look white. It does look white. It's not white to me, but what can you do? Okay. You're just going to slop some pink in there, guys. There's a little bit of water on your brush. More paint than water, though. That looks like white. I'm just going to make mine a little darker so that you guys can actually see it. Does that look red? No. Another tip, I always forget to say everything every stream, but your colors, if you aren't using lots of water like at the start, your colors will dry darker than they look on your palette, okay? So it's up to you. If you want to have very super pinky ears, that's awesome. But if you want it to be nice and faint, I would do it way lighter than you even imagine on your palette. Lighter than you'd imagine it should go because it will dry a touch darker, okay? And we're just gonna fill in some pink spots in those ears. And you guys can't see it, so I'll try to bring it closer and hopefully it'll register still. You see how it's, oh my gosh, on my screen it literally looks white, and when I look at it in person, it's so pink. Sorry guys. Do with that as you wish. Okay. It's funny for anybody who knows. I'm just gonna sound like such like an Instagram freak who just loves Instagram dogs. So Griffin Frenchie, this is Haru of Griffin. She has a little brother named Griffin. And this color is more like Griffin. It almost looks more like Griffin. So it's funny that I used a Haru picture and wound up with a Griffin. Anyway. Okay. No, not that I don't love Griffin too. Okay. All right. We're going to get some black out. Can we paint me? You guys want to paint a Taytayski paint and I teach you how to paint me? That'd be funny. I'll teach you guys how to just do like a big bun with like 2 circle glasses, and that's about all you'll need. Okay, I'm getting black out, everybody. You do it, Cassie? Hey, you're a true fan. I appreciate that. That's funny. Okay. We've got black out, okay? Lily, you did paint me at ACAD. That's true. We all had to paint each other that one time. Art school. More than one time, actually. Yes, the watercolor ones. I have Aaron, Amanda, and Megan, I think. I'm a cool frying something. Hello. Okay, everybody, we have black on our brushes, okay? I'm using just a little brush so it's easier for everybody at this point. And we are going to start with drawing just that line down again, but we're doing it in black, okay? We got lots of water on our brush. Not the chocolate milk consistency, but you want it to be able to pull on your canvas nicely. So make sure there's lots of water on your brush. You mix it around so every bristle has paint on it, okay? And again, you're gonna draw this. Now the bottom legs of our stick man are very, very long, okay? And it's totally okay that our black, if our pink is wet in there, because we're gonna do something weird. I don't know if I ever taught it before. We have our wet brush in our wet paint, and we are just going to, oh, it's not even doing it. But we are going to come down and blend that black in with the wet paint. And see how it's getting lighter as I go down. Okay? You see that little blend in there? If that's a nuisance, just paint this square. Just paint that triangle fully black. But for some people who want to play around with blending techniques, that's how you work wet on wet with a wet brush. Okay? See how it kind of gradients down? But if that is too much for everyone, you can just paint it a black triangle just to show that his mouth goes back in space a little bit. Okay. And you're going to bring that line out more to draw the rest of his tongue. Look at that. Wowza. I just can't win with music ever, can I? All right. And you're also going to do a black line right under that tongue. And we're going to come back to that black line later. We're going to draw cute little teeth on that. Okay. Anybody with a Frenchie knows they have those funny little teethies at the bottom. It's going to be so cute. Okay. Then we're going to paint his nose. It's totally okay if you're not at exactly the same timing as me. Alright, we got a cute button nose in there. It's okay if it almost blends in with your black, or with your brown snout. If you look at her down here, her nose is actually brown. It's the same color as her little snout, but I thought it would be nicer for us to be able to differentiate. And all you have to do with your oval is bring it down to a point on the line to make it a triangle. So we filled in the snout, right? It was a big oval. Oh, the reflection probably doesn't help. We filled in this oval full, and then you pointed it out at the bottom to match up with the line. Okay. We're going to draw some pupils next, okay? So we're going to go right into the middle of those brown circles we made, right in the middle with our black. And we're just going to make a pupil in there, okay? My paintbrush doesn't have enough water on it, so when I bring it close, you guys can't see. It just reflects poorly anyway. Oh, it's just not going to be my friend today. Okay, we're just coloring in some dark pupils in there. And continuously use the same techniques we're using throughout it if you guys are finding problems. Like if you draw these little dark spots into the brown circle you've already drawn, and your brown is so dark that you can't see the black circles, then you just go into your brown on your palette, mix a touch of white in there, and you can add a little bit of a lighter brown around that pupil. Picking up what I'm laying down? Hello, sea dog. How you doing? Okay. Can you bring up the painting close to the camera? Of course I can. How's that? So look, like mine's off-centered, like this line and that line don't match up. He's a little wonky, but that was makes him cute, okay? Oh, let's turn him down a little bit. No problem. Okay. We still have our black, we still have our little paint brushes. We're just gonna go and draw a couple little dots right down the middle of those lines that we originally drew in there. Other things too, I keep trying to like think of what could be going wrong for people. Like if you look at yours and you feel like these light marks look super weird and super out of place, no worries. We can paint brown right over top of them and redo that spot with a little bit of a darker brown if you want. I always suggest just painting over your mistakes till they're not mistakes anymore, okay? Happy little accidents, am I right? Okay. Okay, and now the cutest part of French Bulldog's eyeballs are their little, like, it's not necessarily eyelashes by any means, but we are going to take that black, and it's basically, it kind of is eyeliner. For girls who put eyeliner on, you're going to feel like that's what we're doing. So you're going to take your skinny paintbrush and you are going to curve that little brown that you drew, the brown pupil that you drew. And we're just going to make it a little bit thicker over top his eye. Do you see that? How that line gets thicker at the top? So it goes from skinny to thick. It's going to be hard for me to do it on this side nicely, but you come up and thick. And oh, I guess this is a perfect time to teach you guys my thin to thick lines, right? So, a good way to learn how to make thick to thin lines is you can, if you want, draw a line and go over it until it gets to the thickness you want. How did I do this last time? I did it like this, I think, right? Okay. So if you see right here, if I press very lightly on my brush, I'm using just the tip of the paintbrush, okay? And I'm pressing very lightly and it's using just the tip and it's a nice thin line at the top there. Oops, where am I going? Right there. But if I press like this, so you can see from the side, I'm pressing all the way down, all the bristles are on the page. It uses the whole paintbrush to paint this thick, thick, thick line, okay? Which I didn't even show you because I'm going off screen. So when you do that, for more, if people want to learn a technique, you start by not pressing very hard at all, and then you press harder as you go down to make it thick. For a little bit more advanced painters, you can do that. But there's also, you can draw the line the same size, and then you go over the edge, and then go over the edge to make it thick. That's also an option too. If you're like, this is really hard, Taylor, please tell me, okay? Okay. So see, we did that cute little over the eye line. I made this one have like eyeliner by accident. Like a wing. That's cool. And then you can just outline the bottom as well, but just with the same thin line. You don't have to make it thick to thin. Okay. So we are going to make some little lines in brown just to define some of their funny little wrinkles, okay? And then we're going to put some white highlights and some spots, and it's literally going to be done. Okay? Frenchies are quick. Oh my gosh, so cute. Okay. So, we are getting that brown out that we started with. If you are scared to use straight brown, add a little bit of white in it. But what we're doing is literally just going to draw some little lines to add some of those cutie little funny wrinkles. And that's about it with this one step. Like I said, feel free to add a touch of white in there if you want to lighten it up a little bit. If you don't want it to be as harsh as the dark brown of his snout. And when you're doing outlines, you want your paint to be nice and watered down. You don't want it to be chocolate milky. That's a little too watery, but the water will help you pull the paint across the canvas nicely, okay? So like I said, we're just going to do that one dark line. Whoop. And just two little eyebrow snouts. Not snouts. Two little eyebrow frown, I don't know. Remember, keep thinking of all those things. Think of the pressure on your brush. Outlining some of those little funny nose wrinkles. And then guys, I promise you the white highlights in their eyeballs and on the nose is literally going to make this thing come to life in a second, I promise. So cool, Tony, thank you. And we're again kind of circling under those funny little eyeballs. I'm not going to be outlining the whole dog in black like I usually do. But we are going to, with the brown we're using, just match up their little heads. They have a funny little line in their ears. You can give them a little bit of a neck fat, because that's always cute, right? Can't go wrong with a cutie chubby chin. Okay. And if anybody did the Yoda with me, French bulldogs have the same little funny like bump on their forehead. You're just gonna do like a little upside down U. Tell me if I'm going fast, guys. I feel like I'm just kind of flailing around here. I'm wilding out. You guys aren't pulling the reins, so I'm just going. How are we gonna do their little, we're gonna go back and draw their funny little eyebrow lines. Right with ya. Thank you, Cassie. Hello, EJ Dash. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in for a minute. Okay. I'm trying to think of where I put their eyebrow. We can probably add another line there and there, hey? Maybe it's that line that makes him funny. Does he look a little crazy? Cruz had to make a new account, so hey, your dad's uncle. Would you look at that? Did you get a PC other than your MacBook? Yes, I do. I'm using a PC and a MacBook at the same time, actually. That's how I'm recording the videos, is through the PC. And how I got all my cutie little, like, overlays and stuff on here. Okay, everyone, we're taking out pure white. Are we ready? Well, I guess we can probably do some dark brown at the top of their ears, too. Cruz, how are you doing? It's been a while. And if some of you don't like if some of the lines that I've placed on there, if you think they look weird on your dog, you literally erase them with the wet rag, or you can paint right over top of them if you want. I feel like those lines need to be there for mine though, but I was just trying to show you guys. Okay. Are we all getting pure white out or what? I'm still using a little a little puny brush, a little skinny brush. And we want pure white. We don't need too much water in there because you want it to go on nice and thick and opaque, okay? So we're gonna start by just putting one little white spot in that eyeball, okay? Already looks so cute. And same on this side. Check that out. That Frenchie looks cute. I know, you guys. I am obsessed. I hope everyone else is as happy with their cutie little Frenchies. We are gonna do just a nice little white line on his nose. If you want to get extra fancy, you can do a white line with a little white spot right beside it. Ooh. Tricks of the trade. Just kidding, I'm not 100% sure why that looks as cute as it does, but it just works now, doesn't it? Remember how I said there's going to be cute little teeth at the bottom? Okay. You're just literally going to put a couple, like there can even be like spots missing because I feel like half the time their teeth are missing. Those are just white little spots on that little black line we made under his tongue. Right? And then you can also go over top a couple of those, black lines that we made. Don't worry, I'll hold the Frenchie up close to you guys. You can put some white spots in there. Right? Like, is that cute or what? You can even put a couple dots in her eyeballs if you want to be super cute. Put a smaller dot above the big dot. Oh my gosh. It's so funny. Thank you, EJ. We're going to finish it off by painting a background on it. So, Caillou is right. So there's like obviously other details that if you want to go in more, like you can make their snout more like a real snout with their little nostrils. But I just thought we're kind of going cutie little cartoony version at the moment. You can go in with black and you can outline some of the shapes if you want. I'm realizing that outlining stuff in black usually stresses people the heck out. So we don't gotta do that. I'm assuming you guys are all still kind of cruising away on those white highlights and such. How is that? Guys, I'm obsessed with those teeth. Like, that's all I need to be happy. It's so funny because I love French Bulldogs with all my life, but I've accepted very recently that I probably cannot own one. Because I can't deal with shedding. I just like, I wasn't raised in a house with pets and I just can't handle fur. It's hoity-toity of me, I know. I can't handle it. And then I just don't think I could handle them snoring all the time. Oh my gosh, I just got black paint all over myself. I just don't think I can handle it, even though it's so cute. I just like, I saw the other day somebody had photo on Instagram, like, they had their little, like, Frenchie on their chest, and it was so cute. Like, they were cuddling, watching TV. And then she wrote, I have to watch TV with subtitles now because my dog breathes so loud. And I just don't think I can handle that. But I love them so much, so I could be wrong. Who knows, guys? It's a conundrum I'm forever dealing with. Okay, guys, how are these pups going? Like, are we happy? Are they coming along? Are they, like, what are we thinking? Do you want me to paint a background for you quick here? We're literally just going to fill it in. But that kind of solves a problem for outlining. Like, right now, it's kind of like these lines kind of disappear a little bit in the background. So you usually want to give a black outline on that because that's just my comfort zone. I outline the world. But if we just paint a nice little background on there, that avoids that problem. I'm going to do a pink background, to be honest. That's just, is that original of me? Nope, probably not. But you guys know that I don't take I'm not very careful when it comes to my backgrounds. A lot of people paint their backgrounds first. but I'm just mixing a red and white together. I'm using a square brush just because I love square brushes, but not everybody does. So when I make my backgrounds, I like to give like a little bit of space. Like, see how there's like a little bit of white line between the red and the brown? I personally like doing that. I like to leave there a little line on there. And then you just brush out. I like to do it sloppily. Sloppily? Is that a good word? Because I think it looks cool when you have a nice textured background. You can do this with any type of paintbrush. I would just suggest not like the nice little skinny one that you started with, because it would take you forever. I just saw someone say they can't figure out how to comment on caffeine, so let me see what you asked. You're having a hard time with his big cheeks that stick out. So, mine stick out too. Oh my gosh, your dog's beautiful though. Do you guys want to see? Absolutely beautiful dog. So, worst comes to worst, what are you working on? Are you working on a canvas? You can comment on Instagram. I'll be able to see it on here. If you don't like them, my suggestion would be to either, like if we look at, let me see here. On canvas, okay, cool. If you have a nice white, you could literally, if you wanted to, like paint pure white over top those shapes. Let it dry and then paint your background on if you wanted to. You could bring some of the color of your Frenchie and you could, again, kind of in that white out technique, paint over top these top spots on yours where the brown, where his dark jowls start, and just kind of bring them down and out, counter it out with the skin color that you've already been using. Does that make sense? I think he's so cute with his big jowls, but I understand that normal, real dogs' jowls don't look like this. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. I'm all about the whiteout technique, you guys. Just like paint white over top, let it dry, and work with it there. He got stung by a bee. Yeah, there you go. That's a way to look at it. So again, I'm just slobbing some paint on. I mix my colors with paintbrushes because I like, which is a sin to some artists, but see, like, I like how, like, oh, there's some, like, dark red in this spot, and there's some pure white in there. It, like, gives just more of a fun textured background. So that's what I like to do. If you want a perfectly flat, same colored painting and background, that's totally fine, too. You would mix the color purely full and smooth on your palette, and then you would go in, and you wouldn't be as rough and tough with it as I am on here. Now's the time to ask a question, guys. If you don't want to paint a background, or if you're struggling with any part of your dog, let me know. That's my suggestion. If you don't like the jowls, I kind of went all out and gave them huge jowls because I think they're hilarious. But if you're trying to paint a realistic dog, I get that. The erase technique is probably the hideaway technique is probably the best. Pure white over anything. Your dog looks great, though. Okay. Okay. Next week I will, or not next week, damn, I'm on for the next 2 days. I'm gonna have to figure out my music better. Let me see. Oh, heck yeah. See, yeah, and then you'll just, see, guys, she was saying she likes them better already. See, you can already tell. See, white away technique, hide up the spots you don't like. And now she's just going to go back in with the same skin color she was using before and just fill up those spaces in the right shape. Am I right? Am I right? Oh, we've got some hard working pups over there. I can't wait to see what your guys' looks like. Aww, so cute! Oh my gosh, look at those two. What else we got? Ooh, you've got a German Shepherd color in there. Super cute. Super cute. What else do we got? Oh, that was before. We've got further along. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. They're so happy. What else? And another. Lines are a bit sharp. Hey, that's okay. Nothing wrong with a sharp line. You still got some coloring to go. You can soften up those lines. Or you can keep them sharp if you want, if that's what you like. Oh, you sent a different picture. JK, JK. I don't think your lines are sharp. I think he's so cute. Oh, we've got a purple one and I'm obsessed. Nice. I like that. I like the purple. Lily made a Joker. Frenchie. That's badass. Beautiful Lily. Killing it as usual. Oh my god, I love it. Look at that lipstick and everything. I love the purple too. I love when you guys just give her in your own styles and your own colors. Because that's my favorite part, is how all of them look so different all the time. You drank too many margaritas to join in, but you're checking in. I was gonna say, I could tell you guys were missing your missed presents. No problem though. Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Enjoying the margaritas. You can paint a Frenchie any other day if you wish, if it's something you'd want. Whoop. Yours was the purple one. Flamingo Crafts. Beautiful. You love the Joker. Lily sneaking in with the Joker. I love that. All right. How's that? I'll show you close up because it gets blown out away, but see when it's close, you can see it's kind of like there's some canvas peeking through. It's kind of like a tie-dye technique in a sense. Look at that little kitty. How is that? Let's see, let's see, let's see. Anybody else having a hard time? Anyone else need some help? It is cute, hey? So cute. Okay, let me see, let me see. We've got some. Oh, there's some in my... Nope. Such a cutie, I agree. McCloy's, have we paint? Oh my gosh, I just dropped it. What else we got in there? You guys want to do... We didn't do any splatter this time. What's a Taytayski paint on without some splatter? Am I right? You can splatter on the background if you wish. If anybody else wants to teach... If you want me to teach you how to splatter, let me know. I guess I might as well. While I wait for everyone to see if you guys are all happy. The eyes, I know, they're so cute. I love the teeth, personally. Those little chicken nugget teeth at the bottom. Right? So cute. Okay. So splatter, you guys, for some newbies. I don't know if there's many new people today, though. It seems like we had a bunch of OGs today. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Did it again. Not today. Okay, if you want to make splatter, Mona Lisa curbside pickup for the take kit was easy peasy. Would you look at that? Thanks for that ad there. I've said before, sorry to people who aren't local. It turned out to be a little too difficult for me to make my own paint packages to ship out myself. So if you are local to Calgary, Mona Lisa, They will set up anything you need. Call them and say, I want to paint with Taytayski, and they will help you out. Grunge Mania down here, Stacy's saying that it was super easy, so good to know. Okay, you splatter folks. Make that chocolate milky consistency of whatever color that you want to splatter everywhere. If you want to keep your Frenchie safe, put a piece of paper over top of him, okay? But you are going to get that watery concoction. Give it a couple taps. You're literally just going to flick your paintbrush, okay? Beep, beep. Oh, look, I got it all over the dog, but I'm just going to wipe it up in a second here. So, oh, sorry, little guy. Just wipe away all the splatter. It's crazy. You guys probably can't even see any of the splatter I wanted you to see. Okay. Do you see in the background? A little bit of splatter. Kapow! That's always fun. Okay. Is that it, everybody? Are we done half an hour earlier than usual? What am I doing? What am I doing? Heck yeah. See guys, the whiteout trick is the best trick in the book. Has anyone sent a picture that I didn't show today? Yes, don't worry. If you tag me, you guys, I will share it in my story. Some people just send it to me. Some people probably don't want me to share it on my story, but wow, look at this one. Check that out. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, I love the ears on this one. The bigger the ears, the closer to God. What else we got? Oh, that's a story. Oh, thanks, Justo. Hey, no worries. We're quick time today. Did you miss Lily's Joker one? Look at that. Oh, look at that. Nice background, too. And yes, the moon. Look at the lighting is perfect in here, guys. It's nighttime. It's dark in here again. Oh, right. You're painting outside, so you have to come back in. That makes more sense. Here I am like, I'm happy it's dark, but you're not because you were painting out there. Love it. Super cute. Super cute. Look at that. Very nice. Want to see the moon from Calgary? Oh, but you're still out here. Oh, that. Look at you, trooper. Painting with the moon. All right, everybody. Successful Frenchie paint night? I think so. I think it's pretty cute. I love it. You will be mine. I can't have a real Frenchie. I'll have this one. I'll have to send it to the Instagram pups that I shamelessly promoted this stream. Am I right? Okay, guys. Well, what's coming up next? We've got Watch Me Paint Wednesdays tomorrow, 8 p.m. Obviously, I'll post the stream on YouTube, too. That'll be a little bit different than painting along. I'm going to paint Joe Exotic. Okay, let's see if you guys can... Oh, no, I already drew him out. He's on this canvas over here, but you guys can't see it yet. But Joe Exotic's coming tomorrow. And then we'll be painting a giraffe on Thursday, 8 p.m. Mountain Time again. And then I don't know about next week. We'll have to check about next week. I might have to take a night or two off. I won't lie to you guys. I have a couple crazy jobs that popped up in the last couple days that have a very quick turnaround. We'll see though. I'll keep you noticed. Octopus. Ooh, that could be fun. I always have to think of like, how do I teach these things? Like the rainbow ones, I think the rainbow went okay last time with the sloth, but there's so much that goes into rainbow portraits more than just like put a color here and there. So it's kind of hard for me to teach them. There's lots of like color theory and literally years of art school that goes into them. So no, I know there were great ones, but I just didn't know how to get like, I have to figure out how to teach them a little bit better. I could just tell there was something missing in my teaching. I need to figure out what that is. Elephant. A lot of people have been requesting elephants. I have to think of how to draw an elephant. I think we can do an elephant. Carol Baskin killed her husband, whacked him. No, but it's true. No, there were a lot of beautiful rainbow sloths that turned out. I'm just to try to remember. I mean, to just try to think of how to teach them good, so that you guys get all the info you need. Your dog Raiden, right? We talked about that. I was like, maybe we can do like some sort of paint your dog day. Lily wants to paint Satan. One day we will paint Satan. You've been successfully making everything we've been painting into Satan usually, so that's a good start. What else? But at least if you got some practice on the Frenchie, you can bring that into a husky. Like, main difference is their snouts are small. Like, they don't have these big jowls, but you would still draw the same circle, right? And their ears are pointed and they're puffy. But other than that, basically the same. They have, right, like the darker, like they would have that, whatever, how we kind of did like an eyeliner on the top, they would have that too. I could probably teach noses a little bit of a better way. I just thought, let's just put an oval in there. That's easy. But okay, so we've got elephant and octopus were the two suggestions today. That's pretty cool. Not against it. Not against it. I'll add those to the list. I still want to do like a plant of some sort. We'll figure it out, y'all. We'll figure it out. Carol Baskin, apparently. Can't convince me that it didn't happen. Cactus. Yeah, see, so what's funny is that I've been doing these paint nights for a lot longer than quarantine. Every Thursday I was doing paint nights for months. But then when the quarantine came around, they started picking up, obviously, a lot more because more people were home. And then I added another one onto the list. But there's some people that have been around since the beginning, and they have seen the cactus. Maybe we can do the same. We'll do the cactus one again. Let me find it quick. Here, let me grab it. They snacking, Amber. They snacking. Carol Baskin. Okay, a spider would be tough. But everyone's pumped on the cactus. Hey, okay, give me 4 seconds. I'm gonna go find it. Oh, I can't even. We gotta put that at the top. Thanks for the props, you guys. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna find the cactus painting and see if that's something you guys would want to paint. I literally have no idea where it went. We'll just paint up one instead. But, joined wrong time perhaps? Oh, well, you missed the start of the painting. Hello! I was just thinking, here's another paint night one that was really fun, that went really well, that I should never recorded for YouTube, but that was a fun one too. I couldn't find the cactus. I'll have to look another time, but next week we'll for sure do a cactus. Maybe what did I write down on there? I literally wrote cactus down. I didn't tell anyone, didn't think about anything, but I guess I decided next Tuesday is going to be a cactus. So Mark your calendars, everybody. Tuesday the 12th at 8 p.m. we are painting a cactus. Can I check your profile picture? Not when I'm live, I don't think. I can't see it. Did you paint it yourself? It looks great down there. I don't think I can zoom into it this second. But okay, guys. Everyone's down for Cactus Town. Into it. So, next Tuesday, cactus. This Thursday, giraffe. Tomorrow, Tiger King. It's just... Y'all tired of my face yet? Okay, I think that's it. That's all. Remember, guys, follow me on Instagram if you want to see my day-to-day life through my stories. Follow me on Caffeine if you want to get notifications for every time I go live. And so that we can chat, because I feel like chatting is one of the best parts of the live paint nights. Am I right? YouTube. Hit me up on YouTube. I am posting all these recordings every time. If you're watching on YouTube right now, thank you. I think that's super cool. Send me a line if you have anything else to add to the conversation or want to add to the events. See you, Amber. Bye, birthday girl. Thanks, Dale, for the props. Thank you, Anything. I'm glad you guys are still enjoying them. We had a little less humans here today, but the French bulldog is specific taste. I get that. What else? I think that's it. Hey, I appreciate you all. Thank you for coming. Feel free to send me a line if you want to paint something specific, and maybe we can fit it into the schedule. But other than that, see y'all on the flip side, okay? See ya.